Welcome to Gamereactor Live. This is Friday edition, and as you know, that means that we'll be discussing news, and we will also have GR Friday nights, and it's Destiny's up this Friday, and we're gonna take another trip to the Vault of Glass. Philip's gonna field that second hour, and if you want to join in the fun with Destiny, you should head over to the GR Friday Nights Destiny Facebook page and see the details on how to join that. I think we may have the group filled up, but we are always looking for reserves. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in joining us for our venture into the Vault of Glass. But today with me on the news discussion, I've got the editor-in-chief of Gamereactor Spain, David Caballero. Welcome, David.
Hi, Gamereactor. How you doing?
So I thought I'd ask you first what you've been playing lately. It's sort of what we do here in the first segment. What have you been playing lately, and can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, as it's fall already, games are falling everywhere, so you can play tons of things right now. But mainly this week, I've been playing Bayonetta 2 demo because I don't have the final game yet. I'm waiting for the first print edition, which is a pretty limited edition for European gamers. And I mean, just by playing the demo, you can notice how the game would be.
Definitely, and it's gotten perfect score on many of the Gamereactor outlets, and very good score in other places as well. Certainly looks like a very strong game for sort of a hardcore game for the Wii U, something that the system has been missing a little bit.
Yeah, it's crazy even at a general level because the smoothness and the precision, the accuracy of the controls it's just crazy. The things you can do just in 1 second, the buttons you can press with immediate feedback on the screen at 60 frames per second is just and the over-the-top stuff, of course, as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully, I will get my first print edition today.
It's one of those games that really sort of allows someone to really grow their skills, and once you've done that, once you've mastered the game, it's just a completely different game because of the fluidity you can play with and how you can chain things together, and it just, I mean, just looking at a really elite player playing that kind of game is
Yeah. The I guess the replayability it has due to the accuracy and the training you get with the first playthrough. Then you start again, and there's a completely different game, and you feel like powerful than not in the beginning.
I also heard that you've been playing the second season of Killer Instinct. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been experiencing so far?
Yeah, I was pretty curious to play the second season. It's, as you know, it's a new studio. It's Double Helix is now an Amazon game studio. So Iron Galaxy is the new guys, and they changed many things. Not only the 2 new characters, DJ Combo and Maya from Killer Instinct 2, but also the menus, the combo possibilities, even the graphics. Now it's 900p on Xbox One. So I was really looking forward to it. I just played a few matches with combo, which is kind of complicated or tricky for me because I'm not a close quarters kind of fighter, and combo has no weapons and it's pretty like a boxer, but the feeling is still great. I think they are doing a great job with the game, and I think it's only a bit weird or a bit expensive, the model they're following, free-to-play model, but the game is really its own style. It's different to Mortal Kombat, it's different to Street Fighter, and of course different to Japanese 3D fighters. So I think it's really nice. I will be playing a lot and hopefully getting some gameplay videos to show Combo and Maya on GRTV.
Yeah. Do you have any sort of feeling as to how the community is because of this new model? It seems like a lot of people have the sort of the base game, but is there a thriving community that sort of plays the full game as well?
Well, of course, Xbox One community is not as huge as it could be in general. So Killer Instinct it's something like a part of it. I think people is pretty happy about the game. But what I meant with the model is that I mean you could pay like 40 euros for the first full season, and now you have to, if you want the classic game as well, you have to pay another 40 euro. Maybe some people is really just playing with one or two characters. It looks like it from the feedback I'm getting, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit classic about it, and I want the full experience. And I was happy when the arcade mode was added. So hopefully they will add a lot more stuff. So it's a real game, complete game.
Yeah. We do not really know all the stuff that's in season 2 yet, do we? We know that there's more coming.
Yeah. That's what I mean. There should be a lot more coming, and there are some interesting secret characters to be revealed. Also returning characters, one character a month or more or less, like last time. I think people is eager to see Cinder, the fire guy.
Yeah.
And Richter, the dinosaur. But there's a mummy, mysterious mummy and creepy. So hopefully they keep the balance. And I think they should also add, I don't know, maybe not for this season, but I would love to get a real final boss.
Yeah, maybe, but that would be a nice finale to season 2. But yeah, like you said, maybe they're keeping that for the next 40 euro.
And the soundtrack is awesome. They should keep that level. The soundtrack is incredible. I'm really loving it.
Yeah, so I've been playing a game that I noticed that you've also been playing, Forza Horizon 2. We're both part of the Gamereactor club there. If you got Forza Horizon 2 on Xbox One, you should definitely join the club, because then I will be helping you get rewards and stuff, and we'll be helping each other, and David will be helping you as well. So we'll all pull together to be able to buy more expensive cars in that game. What do you feel about Forza Horizon 2?
Well, I actually reviewed the game for Gamereactor Spain. I'm completely in love with it. And for me, it's like one of the best driving experiences I'm having, hands down. I mean, it's a tricky setup. It's difficult to get it, but if you have the chance, you should at least try the game with a racing wheel, with a proper racing wheel. It's another experience completely, and it might not be a simulator. It's not, of course, but it takes from Forza Motorsport the drivers and the software for the wheel, and it takes some physics stuff, and just the feeling of getting behind the wheel and driving around with that feedback and accuracy, and the freedom you get is just we have that Ferrari 250 GTO video on GRTV. You can check it out. The feeling is just goosebumps. You should try. You're playing with a controller. It's not bad, but you're enjoying it as well, right?
For me, I'm not a big racing game player, but for me also this game sort of I don't think I've felt this way about a racing game since Burnout Paradise. I'm really enjoying it. Just what it offers. Like I can understand that it's not perhaps as realistic as the Forza Motorsport 5, but I much prefer this sort of open world racing stuff, and I also think that the variation that's on offer there in terms of the car classes is truly great and helps make the experience something that I appreciate, which is variation in the racing. So really liking that, and although I haven't played much online yet, I must say, because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, online is a bit weird, I have to say, and maybe the drawbacks were mainly about the single player portion, because you don't get that real feeling of progression you might get from other racers.
mm,
But the thing is, the feeling you get on the wheel and with the open world, I think it makes up for it, like completely. So yeah, you might be playing 20 hours and then you're not feeling that your progression is something to fight for.
mm.
But the other stuff is, for me, is just amazing. So yeah, pretty good game. One of the games of the year for me personally.
Yeah. Speaking of games of the year, for me, I've also returned to Plant vs Zombies Garden Warfare this week because, well, I had some. I was babysitting actually this weekend with a couple of boys, 6 and 8, half Spanish, by the way, and
Really?
yes, and.
Buenos chicos.
Yeah, we wound out. We wound up playing Plant vs Zombie, just a split screen version of it, and they had a lot of fun. And I was like, "Whoa, there's been a lot of new stuff coming in here since I last played it, which was early summer." So that game's, one of those games that you talk about the business model of Killer Instinct being a little bit iffy. This game was you bought the game and you've gotten more content after release for free than the actual game that you bought at launch. I think there's like 4 additional game modes from the 3 that were originally. There's way more maps, way more characters, and it's like a complete full multiplayer suite with all the kind of modes that you want. You have your conquest mode and your all the things that you'd expect from a multiplayer game, and I've actually had a lot of fun returning to it. And I also think they're running some sort of Halloween special or something, so you're getting special packs every day now. So that's a little bit that's a nice incentive for people who stop playing and want to get back in there.
I should definitely try it for Halloween. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen you guys at Gamereactor, many people playing both in PS4 and Xbox One. So I will definitely try to.
I mean, it's that nice sort of you get the sort of the multiplayer deathmatch and co-op feel. A lot of it's team based, but it's so relaxed and fun. So
yeah.
It's not, you don't sit all tensed up. You sort of, it's more a relaxed experience, which I appreciate. But we've been talking way too much about the games we're playing. We should be heading right on to the headlines. And
okay.
The first headline we're going to talk about is I think it was last night or tonight or during the midnight. Nintendo had their the latest direct live stream with Super Smash Bros. And there was a ton of news coming out of it. I think the most important news was the announcement of the 8-player mode that'll be local on Wii U. And there was a lot of other news, but let's first talk. What was your major takeaway? Was it the 8-player mode or?
Yeah, of course. There were actually like 50 must-see things.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, the 8 players was the big surprise tonight. And I think it's gonna get pretty crazy. It's actually chaotic and super fun. I love the series, but 8 people together, they're making like special stages or bigger versions from classic stages.
Yeah.
So you can play, and I guess it's just logical. It's normal that it's not online. I mean, as you know, this type of game is not so much like a fighter or a racing game. It's more similar to a platformer, and we don't get many platformers that you can really play with perfect synchronization online.
No.
So I don't think it's even easy to do it with 8 players.
No.
So I'm really looking forward to it, and I think the controller support is really great. The thing they are doing to let people play with many options.
Yeah. Can you combine those in any way you want, or yeah?
Yes, I think so. It's up to 8 Wii remote controllers via wireless. That's something you couldn't do on the Wii. The top was 4 controllers, or 4 devices at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. You can connect your Wiimotes with nunchucks or with classic controllers you have from the Wii. And then it's also cool. I wasn't expecting the GameCube compatibility to be up to 8 controllers.
That is
by
very
using
nice.
by using 2 USB adapters. So I think that's interesting because Smash Brothers fans are keeping their GameCube controllers, and if not, they are of course buying the new the new edition of the controller for the Wii U.
Yeah.
So I think you can combine, of course, these. You can play with the gamepad, and then another guy with the 3DS. It's not the best option, of course, because of the the circle pad is not the real stick and the main attack you have in this game. Yes, the communication, the option is on the 3DS version menu, so you link both games together. I guess in the future they're gonna use that for Amiibo as well, so you can use the Wii U or 3DS to read your figures. But the thing is, it's not the perfect control. But if a kid comes by and he has the 3DS and you don't have enough controllers, it's another option, which is great, I think.
And I guess the main thing is that you can have an even playing field. So if everybody has a 3DS, maybe that's what you want to play on, rather than having mixtures of GameCubes and GameCube controllers and gamepad and Pro controllers and Wii remotes.
Yeah, but it could get tricky if it's actually 8 players. I've heard people saying, I don't even have 7 friends.
No. and I was also thinking, like, I'm not sure I have a big enough couch for it.
Yeah, the couch.
Yeah. So you mentioned Amiibo. They did share some details on what we can expect of that. Can you talk us through that a little bit?
Well, I think they just expanded the explanation of the experience. It's not like real new details, but they shown a pretty cheesy and 90s like video of a guy who tries to get a girlfriend by winning with his Mario figurine, and it's pretty, in my opinion, it's pretty fun, but for others it could be unwatchable.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's too much on new details, but I think people can get now a better explanation on how it works, at least with this game, because we need to see how it's gonna work on other titles.
Yeah.
And if it's and the balance is also important, because of course if you're training your Samus, for example, and that's the only way to win, then the business model should be
pay to win.
Yeah, we should have a closer look on that.
So there's also they announced a little bit of a bonus if you own both copies of the game. If you own the 3DS version and the Wii U version, of course there's no cross-buy or anything like that. You have to pay for them both. But if you register both with Club Nintendo, you are getting a downloadable Mewtwo to fight with next spring.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal for Poke fans. I'm not a huge Poke fan, but I've been seeing the reactions, and that's probably the character people wanted the most in this edition, and again, same as with Amiibo, it's we'll have to see because it could be fair for people with two versions, but unfair for people who have to pay for a single character. When you also get the original soundtrack double CD, and that's something you get from registering the two games. But for this character, it could sound unfair for some people. So let's wait and see. The character is still in development. We don't know the price of the fighter yet, but let's see how it turns out.
No, and we don't really know what kind of sort of DLC plans Nintendo have for Smash Bros. I would assume that it's going to be probably quite a few characters coming along, as they have pretty big plans for the Mario Kart.
Yeah, hopefully we're getting Bayonetta as well.
Yeah.
So,
that's good.
If Mario Kart 8 is an example of their policy, I think there would be no problem, because people is really happy with the value they're getting with first the Legend of Zelda DLC pack for Mario Kart.
And we should say that the value with the Wii U version of Smash Bros is pretty staggering as well.
Yeah, of course.
40 characters plus your Mii fighters and a bunch of different game modes. It's full of content, really.
They even have the movies for the presentation movies for every single character we've been seeing. We're not getting the adventure mode from Wii version, which was like a story mode, but this kind of fan service was necessary, and I missed that from the 3DS version. For obvious reasons, you cannot have much CGI clips on the 3DS, but this is added value to the Wii U version. So yeah.
And it's coming out on December 5th, so mark that date in your calendars. We surely will.
Yeah, one last thing to note about it, now that you mentioned the date, and we mentioned the GameCube controllers, is that there is a GameCube pack, but the GameCube pack in Europe includes the game and the USB adapter, but not the GameCube controller, which is included in the US. So people have to be careful about that, and the value is not the same, of course. Maybe they have their old GameCube controllers and it's cool for them, but you have to take care.
Yeah, okay. So, but the controller itself will be sold separately then?
Yes.
Yeah. And well, I suppose it would be best if there's both options available, but I guess they don't want to have too many SKUs out there in shops. But I'm sure you can, if you're out early enough, which would be around now, you could probably find GameCube controllers cheap, but they're probably going to be a little bit more expensive once Super Smash Bros. Is out on eBay and equivalent sites. I'm sure that people will realize that there will be a demand for GameCube controllers that time.
Yeah, that's the perfect controller for it, of course.
Yeah. And it's funny. I wonder if the GameCube controller will survive until next generation as well.
And it could be less laggy, which is pretty important in this game.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on from Smash Bros. And on to a big story this week. Following death threats, Valve pulled the game Paranautical. Let's see what his name was.
Activity.
Paranautical Activity. Of course, a wordplay on Paranormal Activity. They pulled the game from Steam, following a series of increasingly increasingly disturbing tweets by creator Mike Molbeck, and the final one was a death threat. I'm going to kill Gabe Newell. He's going to die. Something that was pulled, but then Valve reacted and they decided to pull the game from Steam. If you own the game, it's still going to be on your Steam account. It's just that they don't want to have anything to do with the developer of this game, Code Avarice. And now this Molbeck has said that that's it. I'm out of this. I don't want to make any more games because, you know, if you can't be on Steam, blah 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 blah. So there's a lot of drama going on here. What's your take on the story, David?
Well, I think that we can have two takes, two reads of this story, as always happens with this kind of stuff. It could be taken as a joke. You know, the guy is also right about the exposition he gets with Steam, because they call, I think he says something about monopoly, Steam monopoly, and I think he's kind of right. But also he didn't play good enough on Twitter. You have to be careful, and I mean,
yeah, because the thing he blew up about was he was on the sale on Steam, and they'd put you know, they'd put early access on the banner, I guess.
Yes.
And the game was out. It was full release, and it had been out of early access for a couple of weeks, and he was going nuts because this, of course, a lot of people don't buy early access game. They wait until full releases, so he feels like this impacts sales, and obviously he needed some money. I'm guessing he, as small developers often do when they go on a sale, they count on that to provide them for a few months maybe with cash, and obviously he felt like I'm not going to get it because of this. My take is you can't behave like this and expect to do business with a company, but at the same time it speaks to something that we have been hearing a little bit on and off. Now Steam has grown immensely over the last few years, and maybe their sort of support to developers hasn't grown as much, and they're falling behind a little bit. Now, if this developer had a contact at Steam where he could call and say, hey, this game is noted as early access on the sale, can you please quickly change this because it's obviously going to impact sales? And that would have been
or at least
getting
of course, or at least getting a compensation
yes.
after some time.
Maybe he could go on another sale in a week or something. You know, there's certainly ways to handle this, but I just get the feeling that there was a lot of frustration there in not sort of being able to communicate and getting your point across, because I can't understand why you'd go on Twitter with these kind of stuff and not communicate directly with Steam. Unless there's some sort of problem in getting through with your complaints.
It's that, and in that he didn't play smart.
No.
But it's also true that the position you get when the game is a complete version at the front page of the Steam channel, and he said something like he was selling like one copy, more than one copy a minute. And then after this withdrawal, it was like 12 copies in some days. So that speaks a lot about this monopoly or the situation.
Yes, I certainly think that you as a small time developer not being on Steam is a huge problem. I think if you're big enough, you can be somewhere else. If you can have your own thing, like Minecraft isn't on Steam, and it doesn't suffer from that. But you know, for someone for a game like this, it is incredibly difficult if you're not on Steam. But we should also say that it's much easier to get on Steam these days than it was maybe 2-3 years ago, when it was really a lot of hoops to get through. These days, you know, if you got a good idea, if you got some following, you can get on there via Greenlight, or there are plenty of routes to get on there anyway. but it's certainly not as difficult as it used to be. So it has opened up, but it the story does speak of you know,
Yes.
you have to ask yourself a little bit about why this kind of thing would happen, because in any normal way you would sort of be able to solve this behind closed doors and just,
Hmm.
be done with it, and business would just carry on.
Yeah, on another take, we could also try to link this to the news about trolls on the internet getting to prison in the
Mm.
UK. It's something kind of similar, that he's been punished just because he was joking with killing Gabe Newell.
But that's the thing with written stuff. If you write
Yeah.
something, you leave it open to interpretation.
Yes.
You can't just say, "Oh, I'm joking," because you are not communicating directly. You're writing something, and
Yes.
then it's out there. You've written it, and it can be interpreted in many ways. That's really what you have to think on when you put on Twitter or Facebook or whatever you do, is that whoever reads it doesn't have your state of mind. They don't know your state of mind. They just know what you write, and
Yes.
and that is why you need to be careful about those things. It's not the same as talking to a person face to face, certainly. And I certainly can see that this guy is someone who probably blows up several times a day and use he seems like the kind of guy who regularly goes into this sort of
Yes.
rants.
Childish rants, but the
Yes, it
game
is.
looks
He's only
really cool,
20
I have
years
to
old
say.
though, so he can
20
be
years old.
excused in it. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know that it's an excuse. He's an adult, but certainly certain maturity comes with age. So it does. That should be
Yeah.
kept in mind. But and it is. It's really not. I hope that somehow they can hash it out and become friends again, because I don't like to see sort of lifetime bans
Yeah.
based on something like this.
Yeah, and game looks pretty cool. So these guys should try and get new games out and
Yeah,
keep developing and
yeah. It
creating
would be
stuff.
sad if you have to leave the industry
Yes.
because of something like this, where it's actually also, if you look at the origin of it, it is actually a mistake by Valve and Steam that sort of caused the
Mm.
whole sort of thing, even though the
Mm.
reaction was very much uncalled for. It's
Yeah.
it's I think there should be some sort of middle ground there where they can meet and talk, and he will have an opportunity to apologize, of course.
Sure.
Moving along.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to speed it up a little bit.
Yes. I
But
guess
this
so.
one will be a quick story. Jon
Yes.
Ricciello steps in as the new CEO of Unity Technologies, the former EA CEO, who is apparently not very popular in
Hmm.
gaming circles,
Yeah.
has a new job. Uh, and he replaces co-founder David Helgason as the CEO of the very much well, I think Unity is pretty much the engine of choice for indie developers, and it's becoming bigger as well on the sort of the more established scene. It's really big on
Also
mobile, and it's big
on
on
mobile.
consoles as well these days.
Yeah, there's been a backlash on this decision, on
Mm.
this new position. There's been some negative reaction. I think it's kind of ironic that the previous EA super company, closed-minded CEO, is now talking about democratize, development. So that might be why people is not too happy about this
You know,
position.
I don't really have that view of Jon Ricciello. I think he tried to change EA. I'm not sure he succeeded, but I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah,
some
yeah.
good ideas for EA, and he was the one who spearheaded EA Partners, for instance. and
Hmm.
and a
Yeah,
lot of things.
I didn't mean, sorry, I didn't mean Richitiello. I mean he's linked obviously to EA and
Yeah,
the EA politics and now the talking about democratizing development.
yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
But I think EA has a bad rap among gamers for various reasons, and
Hmm.
I think the number one is that they're big and they're sort of perceived as bullying, and some of their policies have been very sort of uh, anti-gamer,
Yeah, and
and of
decisions
course.
on some game developments on
Mm.
creative side when they cut or or limit some things and you can see that every once in a while with studios working for EA.
Mm.
So
Um, then again, it is sort of a telling sign that Rich Tello, you should say that he's been on the board of Unity for almost a year now.
yeah, or
He
more than a year.
yeah
Yeah,
he
even.
yeah he joined no I think he joined the board in November last year
Okay.
of Unity, and he left EA back in March
Yeah.
2013. I think he's also been somewhat involved with Oculus Rift, and Um, yeah, it is. I think that obviously he's a competent
Of
CEO,
course.
and I think that his network of contacts around the world of development is likely going to benefit Unity, and they're also getting a good spokesperson.
Yes.
I'm sure that Richard Tiello will make headlines every now and then.
Better
He,
than Helgason. It might be. He's the Helgason was one of the founders after
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Maybe it got too big for his kind
It,
of
it has certainly grown a
communication.
lot, so I think that is one of the reasons. But I think it's also, from a publicity point of view, it's good to have someone like Richard Tiello who will have opinions about a lot of things and who will
Mm.
make them heard. To
Mm.
get even greater publicity around the company. Um, I don't know if Unity is publicly traded or anything like that, but I know that Ricciello is certainly a guy who's got connections in venture capital and that sort of thing. So
Mm.
if they want to in any way bring in new capital, I think this is a good move as well. I don't know if you remember, he used to work for EA and then he left to form Elevation Partners that owned BioWare
Yes.
and Pandemic. That was also had Bono involved as one of the investors, the singer from U2, and
Yeah, yeah.
so obviously Riccitello is very much in touch with big money, and if that is a route that Unity wants to take, um, they can certainly stand to profit from his promotion to CEO.
Yeah, and hopefully it also means more democracy as they are selling.
Well,
I mean,
everybody will benefit if they get richer, right?
yeah.
Yeah. But
Let's wait and see.
but certainly what he's talking about, the Unity's mission is something that they have been very successful uh, in letting their engine out across to a lot of different various size of developers, and
Yeah.
and also now that it's out on a lot of platforms, it also helps democratize things for gamers. The more games that are being made on Unity, I think the more of games we'll see cross-platform. So that is also a good thing. But let's move on from the sort of the business news
Yes.
and that sort of thing, and let's talk about Assassin's Creed. Um, it was revealed this week that Ubisoft have plans for multiple 2.5D Assassin's Creed titles, and the first one is going to be part of the Assassin's Creed Unity Season Pass. It's something called Assassin's Creed Chronicles China,
Hmm.
and now we learn that this is something that, the creative director Alex Damasio explains. Um, that they are now looking to do. They feel that this rich universe can support more of these kind of titles. And well, what do you think, first of all? What do you think about the concept of these 2.5D Assassin's Creeds, and what do you think about even more Assassin's Creed titles?
Well, first I have to play. I like the genre. I mean, it's side-scrolling action platformer. So I like the genre. I like the studio. In this case, I think it's Climax from the UK.
Yep.
I like the classic genre, but in any case, it could look like the classics, like the classic Prince of Persia games. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and play. And the idea of getting kind of smaller, different type style games to tell more stories on this universe, I think that's pretty cool. But I want those games to play really great first. If they're just a quick filler, I think it could be worse for the franchise as a whole.
Do you think that this is a means for them to make games with settings and historical things that perhaps wouldn't be as commercially viable as, say, the American Revolution or the French Revolution or the Italian Renaissance?
I don't think so. There is the Egyptian theme. They're probably, it's pretty much confirmed for these games, for these little games, and I think that's commercial.
Yeah, that would be
commercially interesting.
Yeah.
For a huge game. So
yeah, I was actually a little bit disappointed that they mentioned it like that, because that is certainly something that I'd like to see explored in a full-size Assassin's Creed.
Yes, but then again, it could also look like Prince of Persia.
Yeah,
it's not the same, of course. It's not Persia, but you know what I mean. The design, the graphic style, or maybe the architecture or the situations could be too similar to Sands of Time and those kind of games.
Do we know if I mean, it's Climax, but they're not using the UbiArt framework, are they?
I don't know.
Because that would be amazing. Like, I would love to see that.
Yeah, they are actually using a different art style for each of these games, and they are using red and black Chinese ink style for this China game.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that, and also the gameplay, of course. And I like Climax. They did a pretty cool Overlord and Silent Hill games for the Wii.
Yeah. Interested to see what that actually pans out to be, and presumably it will be released as a standalone DLC title, downloadable title as well. And yes. On the subject of Ubisoft, we have to move along now because we're falling behind here. Jade Raymond announced her departure from Ubisoft this week. The managing director of Ubisoft Toronto leaves to pursue new opportunities, with Alexander Parizeau stepping in to take over the role. Of course, Jade Raymond, best perhaps known as the producer of the original Assassin's Creed, and more recently worked on Splinter Cell Blacklist. I'm curious to see what she does next, but at the same time, it feels like maybe Ubisoft Toronto hasn't really bloomed out completely yet, so it's a little bit strange that she's stepping away already.
Well, you know Raymond more than I, but we both have interviewed her in the last few years.
Yeah.
And the feeling I got this very summer from her was that she was pretty excited about the multiplayer portion for Assassin's Creed, the things they were doing with Far Cry 4, because they are also taking part on the development. And about the team, the Toronto team, the feeling I got was that the team was still growing and the things were going great. So I don't think it got kind of slowed down. I don't know, but the feeling I got is that she was pretty happy and pretty pumped about pretty excited about the near future of the studio. So I don't know if there is anything more to it, or maybe she just got burned out, or I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, certainly she has a family. I think she has a young kid, and that could also be part of it, that she wants to do something different to sort of have more time for the family or something like that. I'm just speculating here, but I mean, there's also, of course, the fact that she's been working for them for 10 years, and maybe if you want to do something else, you have to move on.
And she kind of became a star as a woman in video games, and I think that could be really tiring for some years in a row. So maybe that's one of the reasons. I mean, it's okay, it's enough. I was kind of the first one, and then move on to other things.
Yeah, she had a rough time there around Assassin's Creed. I think, and she's talked about that as well. But she did step back a little bit and wasn't as public for a while there. But of course, her position at Ubisoft Toronto sort of demanded a little bit being more in the public space again.
Yes, that's the marketing tool, and that's the part probably she wasn't too comfortable with. And but you talked about the near future, and what she's doing next in Barcelona when. This very summer at Game Lab, she actually gave a speech on the future of video games. So maybe based on that, she will try and do new technologies, or augmented reality, virtual reality, or connecting people, stuff, with trying really new things and technologies. So who knows? Maybe. Some months she announced that she's working with Oculus or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we're interested to see what comes out of that. Of course, we also have her former colleague Patrice Desilets, who's also a former Ubisoft Montreal Illumina, whose future we don't really know what's going to happen with.
Can you imagine they join forces once again?
I don't know. I have no sort of tell on whether they are close in that sense that they would,
or even friends. I don't know either.
I have no idea. But it was a very long time ago that they did work together. It was probably Assassin's Creed 2 or something. So
Yes, we actually interviewed Desilets last year, but we never got to know anything new on his Rembrandt-inspired, open world next Assassin's Creed concept. So who knows?
Yeah, and I guess it's in the courts to decide what happens.
Yes, sadly.
Yeah. And our next news is a little bit more positive, I guess. Lab Zero have announced that Skullgirls Encore on PS4 will support PS3 fighting sticks, and this is thanks to a USB driver that's been developed by John Bellamy, a programmer at Naughty Dog, who provided them with that, working on his spare time. And this means that most third-party sticks from PlayStation 3 will be playable on the PS4, something that has not been possible so far. And what's even better is that they'll make this driver available to other developers if they want to use it with their games. Comments on this? This is amazing news.
I think the news is pretty cool. I think it's actually even rare that Sony studio guy goes on to do this just because he's so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it could even be a problem for Sony because, of course, they're not interested in this kind of drivers. But I think it's one of these really beautiful news of the week and of the month. And the thing with sticks, same as with other controllers, is some of them have been compatible with PS4, like generic controllers. So this is good news because almost, I guess it's pretty much every single fight and stick will be playable from now on. But hopefully this is a first step for people to step up and try to do this by themselves. And for example, this is a light of hope for people who want to play, for example, Drive Club with PS3 Rising Wheels. That's the big problem right now, and that's the big rage you can notice on our comment sections. There's a signature, collecting, and this is a first step. And hopefully, someone is able to write some code and make those expensive Logitech G27 wheels and other Fanatec and other brands wheels compatible with PS4, because they could have paid like €400 for them, and now they cannot use them for Drive Club or next Gran Turismo. So that's big news.
Yes, and it's certainly welcome news that sort of thing is possible.
Yes.
And to get a workaround. Now we're going to talk a little bit about FIFA.
Okay.
And El Clasico.
Then keep talking.
Yes. Of course, FIFA 15 has been out a few weeks now, and this weekend is a big game in Spain, and I think David is getting his kit on, revealing his true colors.
Okay, now I'm ready to talk about Clasico.
and Luis Suarez is ready as well, I hear. He's gonna play some minutes.
At least some minutes, yes.
Yes.
Would be too risky from the beginning, but let's see.
Let's be honest. The way Neymar has been playing, he's been pretty good lately. So
yes,
it's a tough call for the coach to pull him in favor of Luis Suarez. I'd say.
He's been without. He's been off for so many months. I don't know if he's gonna get his position right.
But I hear he's very hungry now, though.
Yeah, was that a joke?
It was a joke.
Zombie joke.
Yeah, we should say that Techland made a somewhat distasteful, if you're a Barca fan, joke today about Luis Suarez, and I think they teamed up with some betting company on odds for who is gonna bite and if he's gonna bite.
Yeah. I think it's not fun. I think it's quite a late joke. I think we've seen many. Of course, it's going to happen always for him. In 2 years, we are seeing, biting jokes. But this is like I don't know, bad taste. Or even for if you want to sell Dying Light game, which looks really promising and awesome, to Barca fans or people from Uruguay, I don't think you have to do that.
Well, the thing with the people from Uruguay is that they still don't believe that he did bite. So. Well,
that's too close-minded, but of course you can have a good laugh about this, but I don't think it's a perfect timing. I think
it is. And let's be honest about this. As far as everything that I've heard is that Luis Suarez is a really nice person. It's just that sometimes his brain, he just doesn't, he just reacts.
You've seen some similar, aggressions, even worse aggressions, and they don't get this kind of, because the World Cup is obviously
I think FIFA wanted to set an example of this, and it also took some attention away from that referee who was awful in that game, who sent off Marquisio for something that was barely a yellow card, and then didn't see this incident, and Italy went out, and I think Italians will be talking about that for many decades to come. Because I felt that, as a non-Italian, I feel like Italy is often getting the benefit of these kind of situations, but I know that it just didn't sit right with me in the way that game played out in the World Cup. But can you tell which jersey I'm wearing? Because I'm also dressed up here. I'm dressed up to play Football Manager, I should say.
Which team is that one?
Maybe I can.
It's a new
can I
challenger
get a
for
closer
Champions
here?
League.
Can you see?
Yeah. What's the name?
Fleetwood Town Football Club.
Fleetwood. Nice.
I have a little story about this. We're gonna take it very quickly because it's a funny story. My brother is a football nut. He's a little bit older than me. He's my older brother, and he supports Barnsley, and Barnsley is apparently the team in the UK that has spent the most time in the second division out of any club. So that's why he supports them. And now they're down way down in League 2, which is the lowest sort of professional league. And this club is just came up from the non-leagues up into League 2, and he was over in the UK to see a couple of away games with Barnsley, and one of the games he saw was against Fleetwood Town, and he got me and my wife this jersey for our birthdays, and I don't think she wants to wear it, but I've now picked my sort of lower league management team that I'm gonna pick for Football Manager this year, and trying to get him up to the Premier League. So it's way off from El Clasico, let me tell you.
That's a nice story indeed, and I'm looking forward to your Football Manager preview or review or whatever, because I think that's a really great simulator. So
yeah, and it's the stories that it creates that really are what it's all about, you know, for me anyway. And I really like the sort of lower league, taking up a team, building the club, and trying to get them all the way up to the big leagues. But we should not waste any more time. We also, was it anything more about FIFA 15 you want to mention?
Yeah, we were talking about the Clasico. So I guess many people right now, many viewers and readers are trying to recreate El Clasico on FIFA 15 these days. So just two notes. One is match day sounds pretty cool and sometimes works really nicely, but yesterday I was trying to do the same, and on one hand it was up to date on super detailed things like Sergio Busquets' injury, or that he was getting ready to the match, and then he probably is gonna play. But then on Madrid's side, Bale, which is injured and is not playing, and I don't think he's playing. Sergio Ramos is playing, but I don't think Bale is playing, and that was wrong, and the game didn't get that thing up to date. So it's kind of unbalanced, and sometimes it's the real deal, and sometimes you have to keep informed from the newspapers and from the sports sites, and then you get the real simulation. That's just stats and details on the lineup. But also this weekend, I think in GR UK or also GR Gamereactor Spain, we are getting really nice tips article from our Portuguese colleague Ricardo about defending. In FIFA 15, defending there's been some controversy on if it's more difficult, but then again it's more beautiful for the attacking. So look forward to it. Take a look, and probably with this really nice text, you will get better defending.
Certainly something I can improve myself. We have one last story coming out of Spain. I think Tequila Works is one of the more interesting European game developers these days. Certainly shooting up. Maybe, I don't know about you, but in terms of status, maybe they're getting up there with Mercury Steam now as the top Spanish development team, at least from my outside perspective. I don't know what the status is there, but we had a story this week on the on the game Rime. That is a very, very promising game. Maybe you can take some of the highlights of that story and tell us about what was revealed.
Yeah, we actually could interview Raul Rubio, who's creative director on Rime at Tequila Works in Madrid. They have the studio in Madrid, and they obviously previously made this Deadlight game, which was like just the opposite to Rime's art style. So we mainly talked about the art style and the game concept, because he was kind of tight-lipped on what he can share. I hope there is a full game presentation like in 2 months or something like that, hopefully. So it's kind of conceptual, but if you read the whole interview, which is of course also available in several Gamereactor sites, including the UK in English, you get the feeling of the whole project and the art inspirations, and there's gonna be no combat. I think that's the main highlight you can check right now. There's gonna be some fresh puzzle elements, for example, the point of view, the perspective, and the lighting, of course. But I think everyone who reads about this new information, just as me, we all want to play the game or to see for example, 10-minute section of the game to get to get to know how it really plays. Because there's like kind of open world exploration. There's this beautiful art style with no blacks. There's the Mediterranean vibe. There's also the thing about the music. They want the music to be pretty another protagonist, and they've been helped by Akira Yamaoka, which is also well known for Gamereactor viewers after his work on Silent Hill and some other things. So all those pieces together, we need to see how the game plays, and of course it's one of the most anticipated, I would say, PS4 games in general, not only indie stuff or smaller projects.
Yeah, certainly. I think we're all out of time. So if you want to read up more on Rime, you should head over to the website, and we're gonna leave it over to Philip and the lads in the GRTV studios for. I think they're aiming to finish Vault of Glass in 2 hours, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. But I'll leave it over to these guys to give us GR Friday Night's Destiny.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Destiny Gamereactor live stream. Today we're going to attempt another run at the Vault of Glass, and we have had some of the viewers join. Hopefully we'll be ready in a second to get started on the raid. So this is my actual first real attempt at the raid. Last time I joined, I was just part of the team, and it didn't go too well. It was the first time Gamereactor tried to do the raid. So it's going to be interesting for me to see how this goes. So far we've got Rex Ronnie, Ben 1458. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here we go. I have him on screen now. Ben 1456 5123, Duracell Poo-Poo, Cyphia, and an ex-Holy Sniper that are going to be helping me out and hopefully giving me some tips on what to do and telling me what not to do when I'm doing that wrong. So I'm thinking we should just get started. Are you there, guys? Okay, so I'm thinking before we head in there, maybe we should designate somebody to be the leader, telling people what to do, so people like myself that doesn't know what to do has someone to listen to. Does anyone volunteer? No? How about Cyphia? How about you've done it a couple of times, I know. So if you just kind of call out who goes where, All right. Okay, so that's part one. Let's just get started then, and then we can kind of take it as we go. But I guess you'll be calling the shots most of the time. So if we have to split up or anything, you just do it. You just tell who goes where. So I'm going to go ahead and launch here, and hopefully we'll manage. Also, we're going to be
split up 2 and 2 with place.
Okay. Yeah. And also, we're going to be streaming this for 2 hours, so let's see how far we can get if we can manage to finish it. Hopefully we can, otherwise, yeah, we're going to have to stop after 2 hours.
I think we can complete in 2 hours.
Okay, excellent. Okay. So hopefully I don't mess up too much and delay us too much. Because I know a couple of you have played this before, so. All right, here we go.
So who wanna take the bottom to the left over here?
I'll take bottom left.
I think I'll go to the map.
Okay, we got incoming already. Ow, yeah, they still hurt a lot. I'm down over by the bottom left. I'm just going to respawn and try and jump in. All right, I'm back here at the bottom left. All right, got the Praetorian down here. Okay, we got one bottom left. He's down. Bottom left is down. Got another one bottom left. The bottom left Praetorian's down. Okay. No, we're good at bottom left right now. Oh, yeah, there's a Praetorian bottom left. I put up a shield. Yeah, he's down. Bottom left Praetorian is clear. Yeah, we have another one bottom left coming now. He's down, we're good. We got one approaching bottom left from the top, kind of. We actually got two. Good, bottom left is clear. We got it? Great. Okay, so moving on. Hold on, I'm just going to grab the iPad here and see what's going on in the chat. Whoops. Sorry about that.
Guys.
All right, so this is completely new to me. Haven't been this far yet, so. Oh, see, I'm already getting lost here. Here we go. I got it.
This is the first hit you can get. The easy one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab it right there. Nice, some ascendant energy right there. I'm just going to switch a weapon and two out quickly. There and there.
Philip, can turn on the mic. I can barely hear you.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I can move it a bit closer, but due to the live stream, I have to have an external mic. Is this better?
Okay. Yeah, it's better.
Okay, I'll try and speak up a bit.
Do some really damage on him. It should be a person who got the worst weapons, but can easily kill with a dash. But we can take it. We can take it when we come there. There's a little bit we can take. The first part we need to defend the conflicts here in the middle.
Yep.
And there comes some enemies from the bottom and the left and the right. There comes some green enemies who can easily kill you if you get close to them. If you got marked by one, you need to go inside the middle to get cleans, or else you died.
Okay.
When we defend the first one, there's coming one to the left. There's one later at the right, and the last wave is all 3 conflicts to defend.
Okay.
That's the first part. The next part, there is coming some ogres all around them. And we need to shoot them all, or we get marked and maybe die if you don't get cleansed.
All right.
And there's come a lot of enemies So who is taking in the middle to defend?
Well, I guess I can go middle and defend there, if that's...
To the white one to defend. And I take it mid, so... if I can see... Only sniper and one, can you take the devil left one? Yes. It's a really good weapon over there.
Yeah, I know.
So you could just get started
Yeah, sure.
and just fly.
All right, so middle, is that the console right here at the beginning, or is it in the very middle?
You see the white place in the middle. This way you could get the claims.
All right.
Hit by one of the enemies.
Oh, whoa, I'm down already. I was right in the wrong place.
And you can
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for another 10 seconds. Okay, I need to be revived. All right. Awesome.
Yeah, what sniper? Look at the map.
Okay.
I'm doing a step on the green behind.
Down to the cleansing pool. Okay, good to know. Oh wow, I'm out of ammo there. So.
And now they're coming to the left and to the right.
Okay, I'm at left. Okay. Oh, I got you. I think. Oh no, yeah, I have to wait, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we got one up here. Harpy.
Go flanker. And go flanker.
Nice one.
Need to be two in every place.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the middle.
Yeah.
Guardian down.
There's five.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab you. If I can. Just need to defend.
Guardian down.
Oh, it's not good.
Okay, so it's getting a little tougher now.
Well, they're gonna sacrifice. Oh no, I died. To the left. They're gonna sacrifice themselves. Just think about completing this raid without dying. That is really hard.
Yeah, the whole team for the one goal.
Yeah, it's just one guy. Nobody gets the trophy. I tried this week, we died, I think, 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, this is the easy part.
Yeah, this is the east one. Right there.
Left.
Yeah, you can do that too. But that's kind of cheat. Yeah, try that. I think we completed.
Nice. Did we do it?
They're gonna show us where all the oracles is now. So just watch out for them. The two metals need to take the one here where I'm standing and up here. You'll see that's one and just shoot it. If you don't shoot the oracles, we will be marked and we need to cleanse ourselves.
Okay.
Just watch out for the hotgun things out on the side. They can easily kill you. There are some parts where you can stand, so don't get hit.
Yeah. One on the left, I think.
The one here on the right. I got the one. There is 7 rounds, and the last waves, there is 9 oracles we need to destroy. They could be in the same place where there's just been, so we need to watch out to
Remember I have sniper.
Guardian down.
The other one. Zero.
I'm helping.
Three.
That's good to hear.
Middle. Only need 2 people. Good. We have will agree on the right. We completed it now. Oh, you got some pretty good stuff.
Not bad.
Don't take that. Ready.
Don't take the Willick.
No, all right.
Let's decide who takes it.
You could use a kind of glitch before, but Bungie has patched it, so we can't use that anymore. I think I'm getting the shield or the Willick, and everybody needs to stand up here. And I'm gonna test them as fast as. When I got my supercharge, I'm saying I get it. Oh, no. Okay, one.
All right, Ronnie was impatient.
He needs to get to his supercharge. Use our grenade. Because you can kill yourself.
Okay.
By the way, if you stand in the ring,
If you stand in the wing, it would not teleport. You can hit the best one as you want. But it's a risk to take. And we need to when it comes out. Or we need to get cleansed by
Bennett is running.
So one if need to come out. One now. You cancel us. Get close to one here. He will cancel us.
Oh yeah, okay.
L1, L1, L1. L1. Keep it 2 seconds.
Ah.
Yeah. Remember, when the Templar
Yeah, then shoot it as much as you can.
Okay.
actually it will, like create the shield. In front. Shield.
Get close to me. Okay, I'm shooting at the Templar now. You just wait to shoot at him. Just shoot. Where are the Templar now? Okay. You ready? I'm shooting now.
Oh, we're marked.
I will try to shoot.
Oh, of course, if you see Oracle, shoot it. You won't be able to.
Yeah.
Get close to me. Are you ready again?
Not yet. Yeah, no. Shoot it.
There's a vehicle SWAT here.
Oh, I'm down.
I'm
Oh, that's the worst place.
so near
Yeah.
the house.
That's what's out. Just kill the homies. Are you ready? I can wait. So,
Yeah, no.
get my supercharge with first from killing homies.
Yeah, and remember to use the super.
Please. Oh, make the work. Go to this side. Okay, you ready now?
Yeah.
Good shit. No. job. I wait again.
Yep.
Then you just shoot at the center. I got the chance again. And the shield is down.
Oh, out of ammo. Okay.
Shield is down. Just hold on.
What else? Sorry. More so.
In which is, yeah, that means we can get some mentals now.
Don't die.
Oof.
The shield is down.
Guardian down.
Shoot it.
In which,
Can I revive? Or
Oh, I'm down. Relic is down. Ah.
hold L1 just a few seconds.
yeah.
What? So everybody jumps?
Yeah.
A little collective suicide here. It's always good.
Okay, we can, if we go in before.
That's a good weapon. Livestream, you got the sniper, right? Icebreaker. Because I think Bengt needs to take it now.
Yeah, if we kill him before all the minerals come in.
Yeah.
It will be fine. Why if
Then you just need to kill the harpies with the R1. They need 1 or 2 shots and they can easily be killed.
And we can jump.
You can jump and then press R2 and do a dash into the ground. If you got the supercharge, just shoot it at him. But watch out. Don't close to that because
And then whatever you do, don't die. Blend.
yeah. Need a clear shot.
Oh, ow.
How much damage does your sniper? Holy sniper.
Anyone have that?
We can do some silly damage. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has the sniper, but it's one the best one to kill.
Yeah, I got it.
Then you can stand right there, yeah.
Alright, another shot coming in.
It's almost down to half.
Alright, shield down.
So we need to watch out because he's there.
Hide.
There's 1 or 2 arms smoked.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, who has it?
alright. L1.
L1. Just keep it for a few seconds down. L1.
Yeah.
L1, I'm pressing it.
Oh, no. He can't. He needs to recharge it.
Oh no. It's almost there, There, it's doing it now.
Okay, thanks.
Oh wait, marked again. Okay, halfway charged already.
I'm next.
Get back here. Almost there, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, I need some oracles to fight.
Philip,
Or,
you can drop the shield around there.
yeah, somebody else take it. I'll come up here and drop it.
You can press
There you go.
triangle.
Yeah.
Ben, take it.
Somebody else take it. Yeah, there we go.
Just kill the harpies. So you can... So he... I wait.
Yep.
Almost got it. Oh no, I'm down. No. Oh, it was so close.
Ben, you can hit when you start it. few of them, they can get down real fast. Wow, yes. We are ready now.
Relic.
Oh. Aw. No, I don't know.
Anybody else can try if they want.
I can give it a go. Unless Sniper's gonna grab it now. Oh no, okay, I got it then.
Yeah, you can try.
I got it.
Go ahead, mate.
Come on, where are they at? Okay, come on over here.
Hit him with 2 shots.
Yep. I'm going for it now. Just need to clear line of sight. There you go.
That was some.
Take, yeah. Okay, another supercharge coming in. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm just gonna charge up my health and I'm gonna be ready for another supercharge. Where is he at? Oh, he's over there. Supercharging now.
Oh, really good. So,
Shooting him again. Oh, I think I might have missed. No, I got him, I got him.
or,
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him again. Oh, I'm almost down. I'm down, I'm down. Relic's down. Oh no. I got stuck in something and I got killed. He's tough. Oh no, I don't even want to think about that.
But I did it. You
Should,
can so he died.
shall I pick up the relic again? Yeah. Alright, is everybody ready? Looks like it. Alright, here we go.
In the temple of the second institution.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him in a second. Just need a clear line of sight. Alright. Boom.
Oh, he's not. No.
Oh, what? I missed? Okay, I'll get the shield down next time. Halfway there. Okay, get close to me. I'm coming to you guys. Oh, again? Oh, wait, no. There we go. Let me just get the right spot here. There, now shield down. Yeah, hold on, yeah. There you go. Shooting him again. Oh no, one of the harpies got in the way of the shot.
Oh, too bad. But if you stand in ring,
Okay, trying again. Alright, shields down. Oh, where'd it go? Alright, we're gonna shoot it again. Got it.
Stay in this area.
Alright, I'm shooting the shield. It's down. Oh. I'm getting in trouble as well. I'm gonna...
Oh, I got outside of the circles.
I'm gonna shoot it again. Oh, hold on. There we go. Alright, firing now.
Thank you. Is that now?
Okay, ready to shoot again.
Yeah.
Go get the archer.
Shooting again. Come on, I need some enemies to kill. Alright, I'm shooting it. Shields are down.
Guardian down.
Oracle.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Get close to me over here. All in. Alright, ready to shoot.
Can you check?
Alright, I'm down. And the relic is down.
I just take the rest of the time now. The body. Wait, it's near. And half is up. I win.
Guardian down.
Send it. There we go. Good. Stay alive. Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Great job. You finally killed him.
No,
Great
only
job.
It took like 3 tries.
I got the same rifle again.
We can get a really secret chest if anybody wants.
Sure.
Oh,
But it's the worst chest ever.
I always get like spirit balloons. 2 spirit balloons. Where's the
Always
one?
spill blooms.
Wait, where'd you?
Running.
Oh, there you were. Yeah. Spirit bloom.
Everybody just follow me.
Yeah, spirit balloons.
Come here.
Do you know the
Just crouch.
location?
Okay, everybody's.
Do you know the chest locations?
Yeah, I know this way. Just need to get everybody this way. And just here.
Whoa. Yeah.
When are you with us?
I'm with you guys.
Oh, fine. Just wait to open the chest.
Michael. Wait a second.
Guardian down.
Oh,
I got you. Oh, okay, never mind.
I can just respawn.
Yeah.
Guardian down.
You can easily die in here too.
Wasn't it? Here's the first.
Or we need to get lit back again.
Remember.
What did you come in? Who's here? No? Here.
Wasn't there a chest like last week?
Yeah, yes, but just follow me.
Yeah, that room, interesting. Because last week I got the chest from there. And now it's not there.
Is everybody here? We're missing one. Where is
Yeah,
that?
we're missing Ben.
Ben, do you think we can get a rune on this chest? On top?
Need to get them down here.
No, I can't get
Oh,
on
we can
there.
find the way down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure where Ben is.
Okay, come on down.
Ben!
It's right there. He's almost here. There he is. Now you can get the chest.
Yeah. Just some gun swords. Don't go.
Have we taken a shot here?
Yeah, that's the one we just take.
Oh, really? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same.
we need to get over here.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna take
but
a
don't
shot?
go yet. Let's be like close to each other.
Yeah.
No,
If you can see the white harpies, they can easily kill you if you don't watch out for them.
Okay.
You cannot jump or anything else. Just stay behind. Just follow me. Oh, wait.
you guys are going right.
Just be close to me.
I'm gonna check this.
No.
Come on, now. Dude, if you follow me, I know where to go.
Yeah, but we need
Guardian
to
down.
speak next to each other.
Haha.
So don't go too fast.
So this is the maze part, I take it.
At the maze part.
Okay.
If we just follow Holy Sniper.
Yeah, not following. When he stops, stop. And don't run because those things can hear you.
Yeah, we need to wait before moving along.
Yeah.
Wait. There we go.
Come.
Sentinel cut.
More energy.
Shots.
Yeah, let's move it.
And Andy. You can just sit over to the right.
No, the next one to position.
It doesn't matter. Do you know the next route?
Yeah, I know the next one.
Sure.
I know the best
So we need to immediately when we spawn, we start to run. Pretty much.
I will show on the top of that hero. And then,
You can easily die in here. You can jump on the wax.
yeah, I know if you're gonna press this. Right, on top of here.
Oh.
Aw.
You can actually kill the Gorgon eye.
Yeah, but everybody needs to have like body RPGs and things like that. Grenades. It's almost impossible.
I tried once to kill one, but
No. Run. Below us, so.
Right.
On these
Right.
guys.
Think it's here? Oh, wait.
No,
It's down there.
not yet. Well, where? Okay.
It was clear.
One. Okay. It's clear. Come.
Oops.
Look my things.
Me.
Where? Nice.
I'm right here now.
Yeah.